Hey everybody, this is Kelly McAlpine of Rojo Chief Clothing. And as you see, if you click on my link in the bio section of my Instagram page, it'll take you to all my links. So I'm going to click on my clothing store so you can check out all the different clothing items that I have here. And then also, I'm going to let you see where I have my Anchor FM podcast as well for you guys to listen to. And now let's get ready. Hey everybody, this is Kelly of Rojo Chief Clothing, and as you see here, we're going to talk about Justin Timberlake. Now, I remember when I was coming up and I saw Justin Timberlake when I was in high school, and I saw his curly afro. I always kind of thought that he had some sort of, Negro ancestry in him. But now, knowing what I know now, more about people and history and culture and race, now I know that the indigenous people of the Americas were classified as Negroes, the Indians, and also you had indigenous Negroes from Africa and indigenous people that were Negro also in Europe as well. So it could be from a variety of places that or reasons why Justin Timberlake has that naturally curly hair that, that now he happens to press or perm in order to make it straight. But anyways, right here it says he was born in Memphis, Tennessee, the son of Lynn Harless. And it says Bomar and Randall Timberlake. It says Justin Timberlake is of English descent and has also claimed unconfirmed American Indian ancestry. Okay, and it says that he was born in Memphis, Tennessee, and we know in Memphis, Tennessee, there are a lot of American Indian tribes there, with the Cherokee being one of them. And then on here on Lipstick Alley, you see that people are debating what they think that he is. And they say that he looks triracial, look like that he could be like African, what they call Native American, which is the Mongoloid type people that came from out of Asia, near Siberia, and African, or what they believe is African, right? So here you go. It says this person, they were banned, and it says this is not a full-blown white man. He has this look about him. I mean, sure, he's pale, but there are pale blacks. It says look at his parents. His mother's hair is naturally curly, and so is his. I know Creoles that look like him straight up. Does anybody know about a thing that Justin's ethnic background? I heard he claims he's English and Native American. But, yeah, right. Justin can permanently press his hair and facial hair all he wants, but I know the deal. He is very close. He has very close black ancestry. Now, apparently that she feels that, or she thought that black only referred to people of African descent. But, little did she know, just like a lot of our people don't know, that the American Indians are the people that the Europeans had called black on the census. So I thought that was a really good statement. And that's something that a lot of girls that was my age who listened to his music when he was in the group NSYNC had always suspected about him in the first place. And so here's a picture of how he looks now. And as you see, he has his hair cut down, so you can't really see the naturally curly hair that he has. And it says, this is his whole name right here. And it says his ethnicity is mostly English, as well as Irish, Scottish, Welsh, some Dutch, distant Dutch, French, German. It says Jersey or Channel Islander. And it goes into who he was, and it says Justin is the son of Randall Timberlake and Lynn Bomar Harless. And then it says here, there is a claim that Justin is a descendant of Henry Timberlake, an explorer born in Virginia 1730, who apparently had children with a Native American woman. It says the publicly available family trees of Justin Timberlake, however, show him to be a patrilineal descendant of Richard Timberlake, who was born 1736 in Lancaster County, Virginia. Justin is thus not a descendant of Henry Timberlake, at least not through that line. It says Justin's patrilineal line traces to Francis Timberlake, who was born 1687 in London, England. So what they're saying is that there is a man that's in his family who had married a American Indian woman and had children, but they're saying that he's not the descendant of that man, but that he is a descendant of a totally different man, which is Richard and not Henry, according to his genealogy. Okay? So, if it's not coming through his father, it could be, a chance or a possibility that it could be coming through his mother's bloodline. Okay, and so here's an image of his mother, Lynn Bomar Harless, and they say she was born in Millington, Tennessee. And let's take a look at how the texture of his mother's hair. And so this is what they're saying about her hair. That she had like a natural wave, natural curl to it. So that's what the lady was talking about on the forum. And let's take a look at Justin. Let's see. And so this is what the girl was talking about when she was saying that he looked like he could be mixed because of his hair texture and his curly fro. Let's see if I can find another good picture. And see, and this another picture right here. And then by looking at his features, like she was saying, that he looks similar to people that's considered as Creoles because he's pale, he has curly, dark hair. And then let's look at an image of what they consider as a Creole person. Here are some images of Creoles. And then as you look at this little girl, she has a color, a complexion, eye color, and hair color that's similar to Justin Timberlake. And so does the little boy, as far as complexion wise and hair color wise. And they were saying here the difference between Cajun and Creole, and it says those of European descent who were born in French and Spanish colonies. However, what they're leaving out is the fact that you also have people who are considered as Creole, as Creoles are considered as not just people of French and Spanish descent, but people who also have African and American Indian descent as well. And then this seemed like this would be a good book right here to get. It says Creole, the History and Legacy of Louisiana's Free People of Color. Edited by Sybil, I believe it's King. I never read this book before, but it seemed like it might be a good one. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.